Hi friends, my name is Ella and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you my 5 writerly pet peeves, so let's get started. Now, these are in no specific order, these are just 5 things about writing, the craft of writing, the act of writing, whatever you want to call it. I really grind my gears, okay? So let's get to number 5. Coming in at number 5 is repeating the same words over and over and over again. I'm sure all you writers out there can feel me on this one, but when I read through some of my first draft writing, all of my characters are like doing the same things in every scene. They're all sighing, they're all rolling their eyes, they're all crossing their arms. Like, they're really unimpressed with whatever's going on in the book. Seriously. Like, they're really overdramatic and sarcastic because all they do is sigh and roll their eyes. It's like, I can't think of any other, like, physical description to give my characters. Like, they need to do something in this scene. I know! They can roll their eyes. Like, that's not overdone at all. So every time I'm editing, I have to go back and, like, delete so many instances of my characters sighing and rolling their eyes in every scene. It must be the 2 things I repeat the most in my entire work in progress. It's so annoying. Why can't I think of anything else for them to do? Alright, coming in at number 4 is words that are on the tip of your tongue, but you cannot remember them. This happens to me so often. I'll be writing and I'll be really in the zone, and I'm writing and I'm writing, and then I just like stop. And I'm like, what is that word? I can almost like sense the word, like I can feel it. It's right there, but my brain cannot remember it. And then I'm stuck for like 20 minutes trying to like Google variations of this word, trying to figure out what this word is. And I'm asking people, I'm like, do you know what this word is? And I try and describe it to them, but like I'm awful at doing that, so it's really no help at all. Ugh, it's the worst thing ever. And I'm like kind of a perfectionist when it comes to writing, so I can't move on. I can't just be like, insert word here and like move on. I need to know what it is. Like, I need to know. So I will wait for however long it takes for that word to click in my brain. Yeah, I waste a lot of time, if you didn't know. Coming in at number 3, continuity errors. This kind of ties into characters doing the same thing over and over again, but I will often write something into a scene, like say I'll write in a character making dinner. That scene could go on forever, and I will never remember that the character was originally making dinner. And like they won't eat the dinner. They won't stop ever making it. Like they're just like continuously doing this action, because I've forgotten entirely that they did it. I once had a scene where my character had a dog, this giant black German Shepherd, and she was playing with it in the beginning of the scene, and then I literally wrote like 20-something pages without ever mentioning the dog again. Like, I completely forgot I had given her a dog. Like, this dog must have just died because she never fed it, or took it out, or played with it, or even mentioned it existed for like 20-something pages. Like, I'm the worst. I have to physically go back and be like, hey, what did I have this character doing? Like, did the character take a shower? Great. Did I ever mention her getting dressed? No? So she's just, what, walking around naked? That's great. Like, and I know, like, most readers might not catch that, but, like, it bothers me so much. Continuity errors are the worst in writing, because they're so glaringly obvious to me when I'm editing. Coming in at number 2 is writer's block. I know, I'm counting this as a writerly pet peeve, and it's true. It's probably the thing about writing that annoys me the most. When you're stuck, you've hit like a mental wall, and you can't write anymore, and I don't even mean like giant, you know, writer's block where you haven't written in months and you're in a huge writing slump. I get like mini episodes of writer's block. I'll be writing like a chapter or a scene, and I'll just sit and stare at my laptop for like 25 minutes. And then I'll write a sentence. And then another 25 minutes will go by, and I'll write another sentence. And then maybe I'll delete them, and I'll start all over again. Like these little tiny episodes of writer's block where I feel like every sentence I'm trying to write is like I'm pulling teeth. It's the worst feeling ever, and it's so frustrating because sometimes when I'm writing, I don't even notice the time going by. I can write for hours. I can write like 4,000 words and not even notice. But then other times it's like the hardest thing in the world to write a single sentence. And I don't know, maybe that says something about the scene I'm writing. Maybe I'm not super excited about that scene. But I'm just gonna call it mini episodes of writer's block, and they are so annoying, and I wish they would go away. Shoo fly. I don't want you here. Alright, and coming in at number 1 for my writerly pet peeves is kind of the opposite of writer's block. This is inspiration at the worst possible time. I don't know if this happens to you guys, but this happens to me all day long. I always get inspired to write when I can't do it. It doesn't matter if I'm at work, I'm in the car, I'm running errands. Half the time it happens, I'm in the shower. I can't write. Yeah, I could maybe, in some instances, pull out a scrap of paper and jot something down or write it in the notes section on my phone. But those are the times when I am like filled with this like need to write. All I want to be doing is sitting at home at my desk, my laptop, writing. And I can't because I'm not at home or I'm in the shower and I can't even write anything down. So I just have to like try and remember whatever it is I'm coming up with in my head. Like sometimes when I'm in the shower, I can think of entire scenes. I can think of dialogue, like actual dialogue. And it sounds really great when I'm thinking about it in the shower. And then I have to try and remember it and get out of the shower and get dressed and get to something where I can write it down. And by the time that happens, it's like, poof, gone, can't remember it. And I get so mad. And the worst part about this is that it ties in with writer's block. Because half the time when I have entire hours, blocks of time, where I could do nothing but write, I get writer's block. And I'm like, I don't want to work on this. I'm frustrated. I can't write anything. Everything I write sounds horrible. But whenever I'm out of my house doing something, my inspiration's like, oh, let's write your book. I want to write today. It looks such a nice writing day. It's like, yeah, thanks inspiration. You suck. Alright guys, so those are my top 5 writerly pet peeves. I hope you can relate to some of those and it's not just me, because I won't feel so alone if other people are like, yeah, I struggle with that too. That would be really nice. Anyway, drop a comment down below if you struggle with some of these writerly pet peeves or if you have some of your own that I didn't list here, because I would love to hear them. Give this video a like and subscribe to my channel if you're new. I'm going to post writing videos every week so you don't want to miss out. And I will see you next time. Bye guys!